Hello and welcome to Julia's Cuddle Muddle. I'm really happy that you're here with me today again. It's been quite a while since I last recorded, but again, a lot of things have happened in my life, so I'll tell you all about that a wee bit later on. Today I have two yarny things to chat to you about. First of all, I have been knitting on a new project, and also I got a lovely Fibershare parcel that I want to share with you. So yeah, in the last video, I'm not sure what I even told you about it. I temporarily moved to Leeds just for work for a month, and I had a lovely yarn shop that I always wanted to visit, which is called Baram U. I think that's how you pronounce it. And yeah, Leeds is in Yorkshire, down in England, and this is a yarn shop that focuses on English wool and local wool, and I always wanted to go there. So I went there on a day off and I got this lovely project back, knitting on the dock of the bay, which I love. And they had tons of different song inspired project bags, but that one was definitely my favourite. Anyway, so I also got some yarn. I went there and I didn't really know what to get and didn't have a pattern. I just knew I wanted to get something because it's a really lovely shop. And I ended up, oh dear, getting some of their own yarn, which is called, sorry, I'm prepared today. It's called Titus Baram U. It's 70% British wool and 30% UK alpaca. So it's spun and dyed in Yorkshire, and it's all just very local. And it's 350 yards, 100 grams. And I wanted to knit the Plummetist shawl by Melody Hoffman for quite a while. I've seen it, was in the Line magazine? Seen it in some magazine, and I really liked it. And I was like, I really want to knit that shawl. So I was in that shop and I didn't know what to get. And ultimately I was like, come on, let's get some yarn for the shawl. And I am going to show you where I'm at. So I've been knitting on that shawl for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, quite a bit, and I absolutely love it. It's really difficult to show because at the moment it is gigantic. So that's the shawl where I'm at the moment. It doesn't look very much like a shawl just now. I'll show you now. It's impossible to show you what it actually looks like. So this is eventually going to be the tip. So it's going to be this way around, and it has all those lovely eyelets going in, and then at the side, oops, oh god, this is going to end in disaster, I'm telling you. It has this lovely increasing pink thing, basically. It's knit in short rows. So I started down here with the white part, just a normal triangle, and then I picked up stitches along the sides, and then you just do German short rows along the sides, and that's how it's shaping up. I feel like I have to show you this thing once it's ready, because at the moment it's just a massive mess of fabric. I really like it though. I love the eyelet stitches, and I really like the colour combination. It's actually the first time I went for the colour combination that they also had in the pattern. So the original pattern is the same colour, like a light colour, and then the dusty powdery pink rosé, which I really like. I think it's a lovely colour. Yeah, so I love knitting with that, but the yarn, it's a beautiful yarn. It's very rustic. It's very, it smells of sheep very much. But I don't mind that. I really like that. So yeah, it smells of sheep, but one thing that's really weird, there's a lot of fluff coming off of it. When I wear black trousers or jeans or whatever when knitting it, I'm covered in white fluff afterwards. Not ideal, but maybe that just comes with that type of yarn. Do you have any tips against fluff? Love to know them. Because at the moment, the thing is, if it's that fluffy, I'm not quite sure whether I'll be wearing this with anything dark. And then that would be annoying if I want to wear something dark and I can't wear the shawl with it because I know it's going to get white fluff all over it. But we will see. It's a lovely pattern, very easy to read, and I think I didn't do didn't check my gauge or anything beforehand. I feel like that's why it turned out slightly massive. Maybe I should have gone down a needle size or two, but in the end it doesn't matter. It's just a shawl. If it's bigger than expected, I'm happy with that. I'd much rather have a shawl that's too large than one that's too small. So yeah. And I have my, maybe I can show you those, my sheepy themed stitch markers. All 3 of them. So sheepy sheep. And then another one down here. So yeah, that's that. That is the only thing I am knitting on at the moment. So I haven't knit anything on my flannel jumper or the socks. I literally just was knitting on that shawl because I really like it and I want to finish it soon. And before I went to Leeds, I took part in a fibre share. I think in the last video I showed you what I put in my fibre share parcel, but I also now received mine and I can show you what's in there. So I picked a European swap thing, but then my partner turned out to be American, but she was on like a holiday in Europe and she travelled to all sorts of different yarn shops in Europe and she got me something from everywhere, which is amazing. So in Paris, she went to La Bien-Aimée. In Amsterdam, she went to Stephen and Penelope. In Berlin, she went to Yarn Over Berlin. And then something from Dallas, where she's originally from, and from Prague, which is amazing. Like, I was so happy when I seen that. So let's see. So in Paris, she got me this beautiful Little Weasel yarn. There you go. It's a gorgeous salmon-y colourway, and it's called, does it have a name? Yeah, Coral, which just makes sense. It's 100% baby alpaca and it is super soft. It's gorgeous. It's really pretty. Oh, we'll see what I'll do with that. But it is beautiful. And then a wee Little Weasel. Oh, I don't think you can see that. Little Weasel pin. Then, where is that? Oh yeah, she gave me another pin, which is I Feel Like Knit, which I love. It's awesome. I love pins anyways, and enamel pins are just my thing at the moment. Then she went to Amsterdam for Stephen and Penelope. So this is the pin she got me there. It's the Stephen and Penelope sheep pin, which I love. And then she got me the most amazing skein of yarn that I've had recently. Look at that. Isn't that colour absolutely gorgeous? So it's Vax Berlin Lingarn, 100 grams. And so it's linen. It's amazing. And it's so beautiful. And I always wanted to knit with linen, but I never knew what to do. And like this colour is just absolutely my colour. Like I love that colour. And it's really like hard and sturdy at the moment, but I think the thing with linen is that you knit it and then it becomes softer, and then you wash it and it becomes even more softer, so I can't wait to do something with it. If you have any patterns with linen that you think would be ideal for this, please let me know, because I want to knit something special and beautiful with it. And I haven't found anything yet. Oh dear, I'm just taking the skein apart. But yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous and I absolutely love that colour. It's amazing. It's called Bordeaux, fittingly. So yeah, this is an amazing skein of yarn. I wish you could, I hope you can see, you can pick up the colour. It's gorgeous. So yeah, I've seen that and I was so happy. Then, Yarn Over Berlin was her next stop, and she got me some yak yarn. So I did say in my brief that I'd love to try, different types of yarn that I haven't used before. And this amazing yak yarn, it is baby yak in the colour mustard. And it is from Tibetan Yarn, Tibetan, Jesus, yarns naturally soft, ethically sourced, expertly crafted. From my yak, and it's beautiful. Again, it's like, the colour's gorgeous. I just need to think of something really special to make with it, because this is, yeah, so soft. Doesn't smell of anything, interestingly. Yeah, I need to stop smelling yarn. But yeah, I've never knit anything with baby yak before, so that's going to be interesting. So I have baby alpaca, baby yak. Ooh, those would actually maybe go together. I'll think of something. Then, from Dallas, she got me saffrony wool. Hang on, yeah, that's that one. Ta-da! Apparently it's a small dye, and it's sock yarn. It's called Saffron Cochrane. God, I'm horrible today at pronouncing things. I'm really sorry. But that is a gorgeous. Look at those speckles. I really love how it's like, you know what it reminds me of? It's when you, in school, when you used to write with like ink, and it was smudged a wee bit, and then you had those different colours in it. Totally reminds me of that. So I need to find a skein to go with it and think what I'm about to do with it. That is a beautiful skein. Might even be just a beautiful shawl. But yeah, very pretty, very pretty. And then, yes, I almost forgot about those. Some mini skeins. I don't have many mini skeins, which I find a shame because I really love mini skeins and I want to like start a mini skein project. So these ones are lovely. They are from Madeline Tosh. Ta-da. Tosh Merino Light. Merino, really soft, and it looks like it's like a single ply, like a really, really lovely, gorgeous. Actually, which reminds me, a couple of weeks ago I got a merino skein in like a powdery rosé. Maybe this would go together with it. Haha. So yeah, lovely, lovely skeins of yarn. Again, very happy me. And then, hang on, what else was there? She got me some tea. Ta-da! Which is cranberry pitahaya. I think that's dragon fruit tea. I love dragon fruit. Is it dragon fruit? The one that looks like stracciatella on the inside. God, this is embarrassing. I think so. Anyways, I still haven't tried it. I really need to try it. And she also gave me all sorts of sweets from Prague, which I already ate because the parcel arrived about a month ago. So yeah, they were tasty. And ta-da! Always love some Harry Potter pins and accessories. And what I love, like those pins at the back, like they come with like not a thingy that gets stuck in your yarn, but like an actual safety thing. And then, should have unwrapped this earlier. Yeah, some stitch markers, but not just any stitch markers. Like best stitch markers ever. Look at those. It's like wee jammy dodgers, and little donuts. Does this focus? I hope it does. And that's a cookie, and another cookie, and a wee cup of coffee or tea. Look at that, isn't that awesome? So yeah, I think that's all in the parcel. So that was the parcel that I received in this Fibershare. So once again, I have been so lucky with like my Fibershare partners. I can't believe it. Like literally every single time that I receive a Fibershare parcel, it is amazing. And you know, I had those bad experiences where I would send stuff away and I wouldn't get a thank you back for it. But on the other hand, to receive those amazing parcels is just so lovely and it makes me so happy. So another very, very sweet, lovely, beautiful Fibershare. Yeah. This is it for yarn things at the moment. Literally not too much going on. I think it's also, you know, because it's summer and it's been hot and yeah. So most of you know that, yeah, I went to Leeds for a job opportunity and went there, but in the end it didn't turn out to be as good as as I thought it would be. And also, I realised that I was a bit homesick for Germany. So Roy's in Cambodia at the moment, so my flat in Edinburgh is just me by myself at the moment, and I have decided to move back to Germany. By the end of the month, I've been in the UK now for 7 years, But, you know, it got to a point where it's like, I don't want to stay in the UK forever, for all my life, I know that. And like my flat is up at the moment, the lease is up, we're in Cambodia, so I was just thinking, you know, I might as well move back just now. So yeah, end of the month, I'm moving back to Germany, moving back to Bavaria. Gonna be moving in with my parents because I don't have a flat yet or a job, so that's gonna be interesting. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to, you know, being home with my family, seeing my nephews a wee bit more, seeing my family more often, my grandma, and just to be back home. No idea what the future's going to hold. As I said, I don't have a job yet, so I'll have to apply for a job and, you know, hopefully find a job, and it's not going to take too long. And also, yeah, moving in with my parents, and then I have to find my own flat. And the thing is, I've been away from Germany for so long, like for 7 years, that finding a flat there is more daunting than like finding a flat in Edinburgh, because here I know how things work, but at home I don't really know. Like I've lived in one shared flat in Germany before, but I've never had a flat there by myself, so that'll be interesting. But yeah, at the moment I'm just packing up my flat, packing up my stuff, selling everything. I already shipped 5 like massive 20-kilo boxes to Germany, and yeah, so new chapter in my life. I hope it's going to be the right decision, but I'm sure it'll work out either way. And if I'm like, you know, if I'm getting home and I realise I don't want to stay in Bavaria forever, I can always move somewhere else again. But at the moment it just feels right. It's a bit with a, you know, happy and a crying eye at the moment, because I loved Edinburgh and it's beautiful, but I just feel 7 years here are a bit enough. And it's time to move on. So yeah, we'll see how it works out. So next podcast episode is probably going to be from Germany, my old bedroom where I used to live as a child and teenager. Yay! So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But I definitely want to keep the podcast going. And I mean, you know, as you've seen over the past couple of months, I just, apart from work, I didn't really have time to do anything else. So now I just want to find a job that's good, alright to work at, you know, that's fun to work at. But in the end, when it comes down to the cliche, do you live to work or work to live? I just want to work to live and have a nice life around it. And it didn't feel like that in the past couple of months. So I just want to, you know, have happy times at home and yeah, find a good job and have my own place. So yeah, a lot of change. But that literally just came up in the past 3 weeks that I decided that. So I feel like I'm a spontaneous person that does a lot of things like that spontaneously. But yeah. Apart from that, in Edinburgh, I'm just looking outside the window there. Yeah, Edinburgh in summer is nice. It's been a phenomenal summer. It's been really warm. And the Fringe Festival is going on at the moment. Haven't seen any shows yet. Probably should go and see some. And yeah, planning on going on a car boat sale coming Saturday. We'll see how that goes. And yeah, what else can I tell you about? I have one suitcase only full of yarn to send home. I didn't want to send it in case, like, I didn't want to send my stash in case the parcel gets lost. So I have a 14-kilo suitcase that's only filled with yarn. Oops. But, you know, I didn't want to de-stash it, and it's a lot of stuff that I got through fibre shares and stuff, so I want to keep it, and because it's special. So yeah, I'll have to, yeah, I'll take that home on the plane. Yay! Yeah, but apart from that, I hope, because I want to, you know, work a wee bit less in the next couple of months, I really hope that I can focus more on the podcast and on Instagram and, you know, and push that a bit and knit a bit more and just focus on what makes me happy and not just work, work, work. So yeah, that's the big news. Big change in my life. It's been 10 years since I moved out from home. Like, I first lived for 3 years in Cologne before I came to the UK. So it's gonna be nice to just move back to my hometown and see my old friends again. Yeah. Have you ever moved back in with your parents? You know, I'm 30 now, so it's only temporary, but I hope it'll be alright. Yeah, but definitely more time to knit and to podcast and all that. So I'm really excited about that. Yeah, so follow me if you're not following yet, or subscribe, and also follow me on Instagram. Would love to hear more from you. And I suppose we'll see you soon in Germany. Goodbye.